All right, let's get started. Let's get started. I do want to be able to see the comments. My hands are going to be on. All right. Welcome into the Pretty Girls Don't Work podcast. Okay. So happy to have you here today. 1 second, y'all. All right. So today's episode 11, Life Be Lifing. That's what we're talking about today. So 1 second, y'all. I'm just going to get on this live. Get on the live on my phone. So let me see. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay. Story. Oh, do I have? Let me see. Download. Wait. Download. Okay. So let's start off with, what does Pretty Girls Don't Work mean? Okay, Pretty Girls Don't Work. It means that we work smarter and not harder, that we're living the life of our dreams. That what my mentor, Les Brown, said to me. He's like, pretty girls don't work. It means they're living the life of their dreams. And that's exactly what we're doing. So we're becoming CEOs of our companies and having employees work for us. And then eventually, pretty girls don't work, right? So welcome in, okay? So happy to see you guys here today. Now we're going to start with our pretty girl prayer. Give me 1 second to get that pulled up. 1 second, y'all. Let me get that pulled up. And I'm also going to post it on our page because I want everybody to be able to see it at all times. Okay. All right. So we're going to start every call, every live with the pretty girl prayer, the pretty girls prayer. Let me just grab my water. Okay. Oh, hold on. Let me see something. Yep, send that to me. I don't have that saved. All right, so let's go to my photos. All right. Pretty girl prayer. All right. Dear God, to help me be a poised, godly woman, thank you for the strength to be resilient. Please empower me to make it through this journey with you by my side. Keep my heart tenacious so I can see the course through and come out triumphant. I will let go of the old me to become my godly, authentic self. Okay, your godly, authentic self. That's who we want you to be. Now, we also have a pretty girl scripture. So this reads, a favored woman among favored women. When Mary finally surrendered to the favor, she didn't just sit in the place where the angel met her. She went to find her cousin Elizabeth, who was pregnant with John. Luke 1:39 through 45. Okay, so who can you reach back and grab today? Why? Because favored women need other favored women. You have got to get in community with other women who see you worthy of celebration, not competition. Today, are you a part of a community of women who know themselves to be favored by God? Okay. So are you guys a part of a community like that? Let us know. Let us know. So what I will say is, 1 second, I'm going to share the podcast in our group. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen, podcast. Okay, the iPhone is blowing me. Okay, the iPhone throws me for a loop-de-loop every time, y'all, every time. Like it's always, okay, 1 second. Okay, so let me see. All right, so we just let the pretty girls know that the podcast is live. So I just had to let my girls know that it was live. Let me see, did I pin it right here? Okay, because I need my girls in here. So pretty, this is what I want to tell you about being pretty. stay pretty, first of all, every day. And let me break it down. It means poised, resilient, empowered, tenacious, triumphant, and your authentic self. Okay. And so also what I want to read to you is another scripture. So we have that one scripture about going back and reaching your sister and holding her hand, right? But let me read to you Philippians 4:8. This is another scripture that breaks down what pretty means in our community. Finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are good of report, if there be any virtue and if there be any praise, think on these things. Okay. So this is what being pretty means. It means our acronym and it means our scripture. So now I'm going to go on the YouTube app so I can make sure I can see your comments. So hold on. Whatsoever things are good. Okay. So I'm just going to turn my sound off. And then I'll be able to see the live chat. Okay, so we're good to go. So now let's get into what we came here to talk about today. So the title of this episode, like I told you guys in the beginning, is Life Be Lifing. And so I want to tell you guys something. All right. So make sure you write this down if you need a new life. Okay, if you're looking for change, okay, and drop some fire in the chat if you're ready for a change, or if you're already changing, but you just need that extra push, that stamina to keep going, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to think about your lives, and I want you to think about your dreams and goals. All right. So, just a short 5 years ago, I was working in home health care, and I got my first client. All right. I got my first client because I lied to get the job. I told them that I had prior experience in California, and I knew California was over 2,000 miles away, so they might not check my background, right? So with that being said, I lied to get the job, and it was because I had 2 children and $0. And so hold on, I got to grab this. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, y'all. I'll be prepared next time. So anyways, 2 kids and $0. And so they had me giving a 300-pound man a bird bath. And so with that being said, that was like traumatizing. Okay. And welcome in. I see we got new viewers. Welcome in. That was really traumatizing because it was like, I washed up myself. I washed up my kids. I'm washing up a 300-pound man. And actually, I'm giving him a bird bath, y'all. I don't know if the shower room made a difference, but he sat in the same recliner chair all day. All day. Okay, I'm talking about booty crack was dry. Okay. Or he had psoriasis. I don't know. But it was a bird bath. That's what we usually call it. But this was an elephant bath. Okay, no disrespect. So every day I would get off of that home healthcare job and I would change my clothes immediately because I felt disgusted. Don't want my kids hugging me in these soiled clothes, right? So I see we got more viewers. Make sure you guys share this live with 5 women, 5 female entrepreneurs that need this, or anybody that needs this. It could be men as well. Just share the live right now, okay? Remember, support is free, so help me share this out so I can help change somebody's life today, because motivation is how I got here today, okay? So then, if home health care wasn't enough, I started door dashing, okay? And I was a single mother, so I didn't have anybody to watch my kids while I door dash. So here's my DoorDash card, y'all. Just so y'all know, it's not cap. It's God. God got me through. I had 2 jobs. And guess what, y'all? I still had $0. So let's calculate that. 2 jobs, 2 kids, $0. How was it like that, right? So this is what I want you guys to do. I want you to write this down. The title on the journey to your win, okay? The journey to your win is what I want to tell you guys about today. And so W, it stands for the willingness to do what is required. To get to the next step in your life, you have to be 3 things. Write this down. You have to be willing, coachable, and hungry. preferably starving is what Eric Worre says. Okay. And so the willingness to do what requires, so I was willing to get 2 jobs, right? Let me tell you what I was also willing to do. I was willing to do the rule of 5. And at first I wasn't willing, but my mom kept telling me, do the rule of 5, do the rule of 5. Every day she would ask me relentlessly for at least 6 months. And so the rule of 5 was to pray and meditate, to read, to listen to audio teachings, to write and review your dreams and goals, and to exercise. And so I started doing this. And one of the first things I started doing was listening to the audio teachings on my way to work. I said, I'm already driving. Why not? Okay, y'all? Willing. So I started listening to Eric Thomas. Write this down, Eric Thomas. I started listening to Terry Savelle Foy. And so Eric Thomas will tell me, if you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, that's when you know. And that's where I am today. Okay? I can't breathe. I'm on my way to the top by helping others, by serving the women in my community, right? By serving the women and men on my platforms, also my social media platforms, on my emails. I want to serve you. That's what I do every day. Okay? And so I also listened to Terry Savelle Foy, which told me a routine that would change my life, and it has. All right. So now the I stands for invest. Okay. All right. So write this down. We're talking about your win, WIN. I stands for invest. You have to invest into yourself. If you never invest into yourself, don't expect anybody to invest into you. How you spend the money, how you invest the money is how people spend money with you or invest into you. Okay? So you can't be greedy. All right? You can't be greedy, y'all. Okay? So let me tell you about a time that I invested into myself. So 2021, I was going to the Awakening in Texas with Coach Stormy Wellington. That was my first coach. And so this was the first event that I was going to in person. And I had to invest the money into that. And at first it was kind of like scary because it was so much money. But I had gotten money, this was the pandemic time, so I'm just gonna say it like that. I had gotten money and I said, okay, what am I gonna do with my money? I'm gonna invest it. I'm not gonna buy a Louis bag because I as many events as I've been to, I could have had Louis, Gucci, Prada wipe me down. Okay. So I wasn't gonna buy a Louis bag or Louis shoes. What I was going to do was I was going to invest into myself. So this was a mindset conference. We had people talk about branding, mindset, real estate, life insurance, taxes, etc. Right. And so my mindset was renewed at that conference. It was amazing. And so I met Annetta Powell at that conference. And Annetta said, you got a mindset now, but you have to have a skill set. Okay. And so I was like, okay, I got to have a skill set, right? So what I did was, hold on, y'all, 1 second, because I'm about to go live on Instagram. Because we are, let me add a title, y'all. Sorry, I know I'm super close to the camera. Podcast. Okay. I'll scoot this light over a little bit. All right. YT1. Hey, hold on, y'all. We are almost there. I just want to make sure as many people as possible get this word today. Okay, so welcome in, y'all. This is the Pretty Girls Don't Work podcast. If you comment the word YouTube, you'll be directed to our YouTube, which is the Pretty Girls Don't Work podcast YouTube channel. Okay, so I'm live on YouTube and Instagram now. I said it's not enough people on the YouTube live. I got to get in Instagram too, okay? So, all right, y'all. So welcome in. All right, so I'm talking about the journey to your win. W is the willingness to do what is required. Write that down. The willingness to do what is required. And the I stands for invest. Hey, Stevie's acting up. Hey, Gloria. Hey, Demetria. Hey, Gina. Hey, Soror. Welcome in. Okay, so that's where I was at. So I was at the Awakening, Coach Stormy's event, and her best friend Annetta Powell said, okay, you have a mindset. Now you need to get your skill set. Okay. And so at this time, I didn't have any money. Okay. Not 2 pennies, not 2 nickels, not 2 quarters, because I invested all my money to go to the awakening already. And so Anetta Powell was like, oh, hey, okay. It's 2 of y'all coming. I'm gonna give y'all a deal. Okay. And so right then and there, my friend Megan, she invested into both of us. I didn't have anybody invest into me like that other than my parents, right? And so Megan invested the money on her credit card for both of us to go to the real estate event with Anetta Powell and the branding event with Anetta Powell. Okay. Hey, Chantel, welcome in. And so those 2 events furthered my journey into investing into myself, and they changed my life. And so Anetta would always talk about me. She would be like, why didn't you invest your own money? Why didn't you invest your own money? I'm like, girl, I didn't have any, right? But I came to that real estate event and I came to that branding event. You know what I realized in the room? You got to get in the room. You got to invest, because in the room, I realized, oh, I like teaching branding. I like teaching content, Canva, etc. Right? And I'm good at it. Okay, so drop some fire if y'all know I'm good at it. Like y'all see the brand. The brand is branding. Okay. And so yeah, so that's what you have to do. You have to invest. All right. And so with that being said, never give up. Okay. This episode is called Life Be Lifing. So next time that your life be lifing, make sure that you're not broke and that you got a cushion to sit on. All right. A leg to stand on, because when life starts lifing, y'all want to quit. All right. And I don't want y'all to quit. So the N in win stands for never give up. Okay. There's a poem that I like. I'm just going to quote part of it. Don't quit. When things go wrong, as they sometimes will, when the road you're trudging seems all uphill, when the funds are low and the debts are high, when you want to smile, but you have to sigh, when care is pressing you down a bit, rest if you must, but don't you quit. Okay. So yes, lives are going to have ups. They're going to have downs. It's going to happen regardless if you quit or not. So just stick to the fight when your heart is hit. Hey, Jatam, welcome in. Okay, stick to the fight when your heart is hit. So drop it in the comments right now. I'm going to stick to the fight. Okay? All right. And so also what I want to tell you is about never giving up. When you're in that rain, let me get some water, y'all, because it's about to get a little emotional. Okay. So when you're in the fight for your life, right? Hold on. Oh, the whole computer done locked. Okay. When you're in the fight for your life, all right. Hold on. Let me see, y'all. 1 second. My whole head is tilted because I'm looking for this picture. Oh goodness. I hope I can find it. Hope I can find it. Lord, please just pull the picture up. Let me find it, Lord. Where is it? Look at my head, y'all. Found it. Okay. Oh shoot. Okay. All right. So, all right, cool. I got my background. Okay. So when you're in the fight for your life, all right, I want you to know to never give up. Okay, so you can't see this picture on Instagram, but you should be able to see it on YouTube. Let me double check. Okay, we're good to go. I had to make sure that they could see the picture on YouTube. Hey, Terry, welcome in. So here's this picture, and comment the word YouTube if you want to see the picture. Make sure you subscribe and like this video when you get there. This picture is me and my dad. And so when I think about never giving up and being tired in life, right? Even when you're tired, don't give up, because at this point in my life, after this event had happened, I got tired. I got weary, okay? And the reason I got weary was because my sister had a birthday party at our house. And that birthday party changed my life. But let me tell you about this picture real quick. You know, when you get emotional, your thoughts start pinging. But so this picture right here, for my YouTube audience, me and my dad, he gave me a chastity ring. And so I remember that day like it was yesterday. And it was a big moment for me. Okay, I'm gonna hold this together, y'all. And so comment the word YouTube so you can see this picture. And so I always get emotional when I see this picture. Yeah, because you gotta comment the word YouTube, okay? And so he gave me that chastity ring, and I promise I'm gonna save it until I get married, right? And so after this event, my sister had a birthday party. And so two people from church spent the night, two boys, they were a little older, and they spent the night. And so one of them did molest me that night. And so look, I'm not even talking to the YouTube no more. One of them did molest me that night. And so that definitely changed my life. And so that was me being tired. And so that's just what I want to tell y'all is that you're going to get tired. Things are going to happen to you. And when you get tired, never give up. Hey, Sensei, comment, welcome in. Never give up, okay? And so with that being said, I want to tell you guys that I've been on this journey of changing my life, of starting my business for 5 years. 5 years. And so 5 years is it's a long time and it's a short time. But I just want to tell you that I've never given up. It doesn't matter what's come my way. And so you might get here and you might see my shirt and I'm like, pretty girls don't work and I'm happy. And you might see my hair and it might be laid and I might be smiling, but I'm tired on the inside. But I just won't quit. I won't quit on myself, right? And so just drop that in the comments. I'm not going to quit on myself. Okay. I'm telling you guys, do not quit on yourself this time. Okay. So for my people that are just now coming in, we're talking about the journey to your win. Thank you. We support you, coach. Thank you. The journey to your win, the W, the willingness to do what is required. The I, invest into yourself, get in that room. And the N, never give up. Your life is what you make it. You are the director of your film. Okay. And so, yes, you know me as Coach Blaza, but they also call me Amber. And the A stands for action. Are you ready to take action over your life, to change your habits, to wake up earlier, to put in the work? M, are you motivated to do more with your life? If you're not motivated, nobody can motivate you. Motivation comes from within. B is belief. Do you believe in yourself? Because if you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will. Because the fact of the matter is that everybody's struggling in life, but you're making the decision. You right here on this live, you're making the decision to change. You're making the decision to do better, right? So believe in yourself because they're going to doubt you. They're going to pull you down, okay? This is my slogan for this year. Let go or be dragged. So if you don't let go of those negative people, if you don't let go of those negative situations, you're going to be dragged this year. You're going to let them drag you? I didn't think so, okay? The E is for eat. You've got to be hungry. You've got to be hungry for change. You've got to be hungry for more, okay? Preferably starving. Are y'all starving? I'm starving. It's going to be a feast up in here this year. I'm about to have more in 24 this year. Do y'all understand? And the R. The R stands for remember. Always remember that you can, you will, and you must be demanding. You can because you're capable. You will because you're strong. And you must because they're counting on you. Who is counting on you? Did you know that everybody has a purpose in this life? Did you know that your fingerprints are different from all the other people on this planet? Did you know that there's only one you? There's only one Amber. There's only one Coach Ablava. It doesn't matter if anybody else has your name. It's only one you. Do you know that? Okay. And so you got this. You know who's counting on me? Me. I'm taking a look in this mirror right now, looking at myself. I'm counting on you for financial freedom. Okay. I like nice things. I want to go to nice places. Life is to be lived. Do you know why? Because you won't make it out alive. You only got one life to live. So stop waiting to do stuff. Stop waiting. Stop quitting. Stop giving up on you. It's time to keep going, even if it's just for you, because you matter. A lot of times you pouring from an empty cup. It's no more pouring. It's time to fill it back up, right? And so I do this for my kids because I need to lead by example. It's not always what's taught, it's what's caught. So who you are is who they're going to be. Oh, I'm doing this for my son. He's going to have a better life than me. No, he's not. You're lying. You're lying to them kids. You're lying to yourself. Are you a liar? So it's time to make the change first and show them who you are. You are greater, right? You are the image and likeness of God. You are great. Greatness is within you. All right. And lastly, who I do this for? My family, my community, my pretty girls, my entrepreneurs. I do this for you because I'm teaching generational health, wealth, and mindset. Not everybody's teaching that. Some of us are stuck in the society of piety. What does that mean? Poverty. Our whole society is in poverty. We're living check to check. What does piety mean? It means that we're so far into it, we don't even know we in it. Okay, Jennifer Lawrence said, get up. She said, if you sit in doo-doo for too long, it stops stinking. Hey, Jasmine, hey, OMC, it stops stinking. Did y'all know that? Did you know? That's true, because when you're inside your house, you can have a Febreze. You plug it in. Ooh, it smells good. Y'all don't smell it again, do you? Your house stinks. Somebody come in like, ooh, your house stinks. You don't smell it. So when you sit in that doo-doo for too long, you can't smell it. Wake up. Get away from them negative people and them negative situations right now. Okay? So that's what Amber stands for. Remember that. Write this down. Action. Take action, because you're the director of your life. Motivated. You got to motivate yourself every day. Believe. Do you believe in you? Eat. You got to be hungry. And remember that you got this. Remember that you can do it. You will do it. You must do it, because ain't no other option for you but that. So this is Coach Ablaza. All right. Sometimes they call me Amber. You are the director of your life. And I want to let you know that pretty girls don't work. Okay. So have a beautiful, a blessed day. And thank you for coming to the Pretty Girls Don't Work podcast. All right. Where pretty stands for poised, resilient, empowered, tenacious, triumphant, and your authentic self. So, ladies and gentlemen, stay pretty today.